Religious fundamentalist parents found guilty of letting 14-month-old son die. For fuck's sakes. Let's see this summary. Jennifer and Jeromie Clark, religious fundamentalists, were arrested for failing to take their 14-month-old son, John, to the hospital until he was actually near death. They were convinced by a jury in Calgary. Okay, so I read that I fucked that up, but you get it. John was malnourished and died from a staph infection, according to the forensic pathologist's report. Again, I fucked that up here. John was malnourished and died from staph infection, according to forensic pathologist's report. He died the day after he was brought to a hospital where he had a seizure and 2 cardiac arrests. Oh, fuck's sake, this was a very slow and painful death. The parents tried to argue that it was the doctors who were to blame for his death. At the time of the couple's arrest, police said that I think this is written wrong. The family followed a strict vegan diet based on extreme interpretation of the Seventh-day Adventist religion. A strict vegan diet? What the fuck is that? Like, I didn't know religion, the Seventh-day Advent. I want to read more about this. This is crazy. These motherfuckers. This was a very slow and painful death. Fucking assholes. The Crown. Wait, this is in Canada. This is in Calgary. I was just in Calgary. The Crown argued that John was on the verge of death. Okay. Jurors were shown pictures of John after he died. He had blackened toes and red rash that covered almost three quarters of his body. Jesus fucking Christ. These motherfuckers. I mean, this is your baby. The forensic... No, I read that part. The trial heard that John died the day after he was brought to the hospital where he had a seizure. Yeah, I read that part. Okay, let's see what the lawyer for the parents said. The Clark's lawyers argued the doctors at the Alberta Children's Hospital were to blame because they raised the boy's sodium and fluid levels too aggressively. If this was a purposeful lie, these motherfuckers are monsters. They also, the lawyer, they also argued he was neither malnourished nor septic. So the lawyer, did the lawyer, did they have a team of doctors or something, or he thinks his legal expertise makes him understand biology better than the doctors? Crown prosecutor Shane Parker said that it is a tragedy that doctors at the Alberta Children's Hospital were blamed for his death. Yeah, it is a fucking tragedy. You're blaming the people that were trying to fucking fix this mistake. They're the heroes in this file, and to portray them as the villains really was quite unfair for their efforts to try and save that 14-month-old baby. Yeah, think about that. You get this, and you're trying to save them, and people are actually now blaming you for killing them. Fuck this lawyer. I mean, I understand the lawyer has to try to defend the defendant as much as possible, and that's their job. But they have to do that, honestly. If this guy didn't actually believe what he said, this lawyer is a fucking monster. Let me see. These guys. This is why... do you guys think there should be, people should have to pass an exam before they're allowed to have kids or something? I don't know if people may say that's too much government involvement, but is it? Oh my God. At the time of the couple's arrest, police... What's the charge? The police said that the family followed a strict vegan diet What does that mean? Based on the extreme, I didn't know that extreme interpretation of Seventh Day. I mean, did these people read the Bible and they think that they which part of the Bible are they reading, and they think that they have to have a strict vegan diet? What is the 7 day? 7 day what? Is this a Christian religion? I mean, didn't Jesus feed people with fishes? Yeah, it's a Christian religion. How could they have a strict vegan diet? Didn't Jesus give take a bunch of fishes and bread and make a whole bunch of? Wait, didn't Jesus make people eat his own fucking body? How is that? Is Jesus a plant? I don't know. Let me see what the top comments are. Julia is saying, I hope they never have more children. What sickens me the most is their insane belief that they were doing the right thing. Yeah, this is weird. These people are thinking that they were in the right. They actually tortured a little baby, their own little baby, and they made their baby die in the slowest, most painful way, and they don't even fucking feel guilty, probably, motherfuckers. And send their murderous preacher to jail too. I don't think that's fair. Stupidity is not an excuse for murder. I'm glad they were convicted. Yep. Monsters. Okay, let me see what the YouTube live chat is saying. Blaming liar is no use. No game is fair with them. Well, I mean, there are good lawyers. I just think they shouldn't lie. You should defend the defendant as much as possible. I just don't think you should be dishonest about it. B just saying, boils down to eating blood. Can't get blood completely out of meat. So B just explaining why they don't eat meat. Blood transfusions are okay though. Well, unless you're a Jehovah's Witness. So B just saying the reason why they don't eat meat is because of the blood part. So what about fish blood? Do they not eat fish? And if so, why did Jesus feed people with fish? We're trying to make sense of what these people think, which is already a futile attempt. The real murderers are the ones that made them like this. I don't know if it's fair to keep saying, pass on the accusation of murder that easily to people that, I think that's no. The mad atheist is saying, you made me belly laugh so hard I scared my cats. Okay, well that's all right. Okay, so I don't like Joel in the Facebook comment chat. Facebook comment post is saying execute. That I disagree with. That's fucking biblical, and that doesn't solve anything. Axel in the Facebook live chat is saying absolutely. Before you can become with child, all of the potential guardians have to pass a basic IQ and duty of care test. Again, we need to see evidence if that's a good idea. The thing is that the reaction to that might be so fucking extreme that the cost might overweigh the benefits. People basically involving the government in people's reproductive rights and the way that they use their own bodies, right? How are you gonna make the government force people not to have babies? That's such high level of government involvement that the cost to that might outweigh the benefits. Again, I this is something that could be debated forever. Anyways, that was the last comment. Daniel was saying, they are like Jehovah's Witnesses. I think it might go back to the Garden of Eden where Adam and Eve didn't eat animals, but I'm not sure. Well, then they shouldn't be eating apples or any fruits either. The Bible doesn't say it was apples, but so just don't eat fruits, just to be careful. All right, guys, that was the last one. Sorry. I know I suck with that, either Ellie or Jim, but thank you so much for bearing with me. I hope it was good enough. Please leave comments once the live version of this is over. Suggest news for us to cover next week under the comment section. And thank you, people in the Facebook live chat and in the YouTube live chat. Sorry if I missed any of your comments. It wasn't intended. And Sarah saying, good live chat. Thanks, Armin. Old Scratch is saying, thanks for the show. Great job. Oh, thank you.
Atheist Republic's mission is to give atheists around the world a louder voice. In order for us to be able to continue the Atheist Republic, we need your help. If we reach 100 patrons, we'll finally be able to afford all our costs. Help us get there.